The I Grieve Different TikTok trend exposes shared emotional pain. Here's how you're inviting grief when you untrain boundaries. You might have seen the TikTok trend using Kendrick Lamar's sped up sound transition from joy to sorrow, an emotional ride labeled United in Grief or I Grieve Different. At first, it's upbeat, cinematic, and it's playful. Then it shifts abruptly into slow grief and regret, and it lands on grief. Even in joyful moments, you remember the downside. That's the pattern. Many people live this pattern unconsciously. They train their nervous system to overreact, to swing from excitement to anxiety, connection to resentment, without allowing regulation in the middle. Here's where it ties into people-pleasing, emotional boundaries, and authenticity. If you haven't learned to pause before you react, if you flush behaviors with approval, rejection, and hidden needs, your baseline becomes grief-driven rather than choice-driven. Emotional resilience isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about building a container where you can pause between impulse and reaction, where you can choose your response. That's what real kindness to yourself looks like. Here's how to rewire the pattern. In emotional moments, pause. Don't collapse into performance or appeasement. You don't always need to respond immediately. Name what you feel. Anxiety, disappointment, resentful before you act. Remember, empathy is not emotional entanglement. Hold space for others without sacrificing your center. Begin rebuilding simple boundaries. You don't owe an explanation. You don't have to solve it, and you don't have to run emotional interference. When you train your nervous system this way, connection becomes real, not exhausting. You move from being reactive to responsive. If you want a connection rooted in emotional choice, not chaos, follow what you see on screen now. The Relationship Alchemy System transforms how you relate to others and yourself.